to the SBTET Guidance, specifically focusing on safety, health, and environment management for Paper 1. In this video, we will cover a carefully curated list of important and past year questions designed to help you prepare effectively for your exams. The questions are organized based on their weightage, with both 2-mark and 8-mark questions. This structure will give you a better understanding of the key concepts and how to tackle them in the exam. Stay tuned and make sure to take notes. 1. Define industrial safety and explain its importance. Industrial safety refers to the management of all operations and events within an industry to protect its employees and assets by minimizing hazards, risks, accidents, and injuries. It is important because it ensures the well-being of employees, reduces operational disruptions, increases productivity, and helps avoid legal liabilities. 2. Define safety and health management. Safety and health management involves the development, implementation, and monitoring of policies and procedures that ensure a safe and healthy working environment. It includes identifying hazards, assessing risks, and taking steps to mitigate or eliminate them to prevent accidents and occupational illnesses. 3. What is the purpose of health, safety, and environment? The purpose of health, safety, and environment (HSE) management is to create a safe and healthy workplace, protect employees from harm, and ensure the sustainable use of resources. It aims to minimize accidents, injuries, and environmental impact while promoting a culture of safety and health in the workplace. 4. Why is health, safety, and environment important? HSE is important because it protects employees from workplace hazards, reduces the risk of accidents, prevents damage to the environment, and ensures compliance with legal and regulatory requirements. This leads to improved productivity, reduced costs, and a positive organizational reputation. 5. List out some unsafe acts. Bypassing safety devices. Using equipment improperly. Failing to wear personal protective equipment (PPE). Operating equipment without proper training. Engaging in horseplay. 6. Define unsafe actions, unsafe conditions, dangerous occurrence, and hazard. Unsafe actions, behaviors that increase the risk of accidents, such as ignoring safety protocols. Unsafe conditions, physical or environmental conditions that could lead to accidents, like slippery floors. Dangerous occurrence, an event that could have led to an accident but was avoided, such as a near miss. Hazard, anything that has the potential to cause harm, including chemicals, machinery, or unsafe behaviors. 7. What is risk control? Risk control is the process of implementing measures to reduce or eliminate the risk of harm arising from identified hazards. It includes actions like substituting hazardous substances, engineering controls, administrative controls, and the use of PPE. 8. What is risk assessment? Risk assessment is the systematic process of identifying workplace hazards, evaluating the associated risks, and determining appropriate control measures to reduce the likelihood and severity of harm. 9. Define risk control measures. Risk control measures are strategies and actions taken to prevent or mitigate risks associated with workplace hazards. Examples include engineering controls, administrative procedures, safety training, and the use of personal protective equipment (PPE). 10. Explain the term Site-Specific Safety Plan. A site-specific safety plan outlines the safety procedures and protocols to be followed at a particular location or job site. It takes into account the unique hazards and risks of that site and provides detailed instructions on how to mitigate them. 11. Define the term organization. An organization refers to a group of people structured and managed to pursue collective goals, such as businesses, governmental bodies, or non-profit entities. In the context of safety, it refers to the framework within which safety practices and protocols are implemented. 12. Define the term Safety Committee. A safety committee is a group of employees and management representatives tasked with monitoring and improving workplace safety. They identify hazards, review accident reports, and recommend safety improvements to management. 13. List out the common barriers of effective communication. Language differences. Misinterpretation of messages. Distractions or noise in the environment. Emotional barriers or lack of trust. Complex jargon or technical terms. 14. Define the term line function. A line function is a core operational function that directly impacts the achievement of organizational goals. In the context of safety, line managers have direct responsibility for ensuring safety practices are implemented in their departments. 15. Define the term first aid plan. A first aid plan is a document that outlines the procedures for providing immediate medical assistance to employees who are injured or become ill in the workplace. It includes the location of first aid kits, the contact information of first aid personnel, and emergency procedures. 16. Define the term incident and accident. Incident, an unplanned event that could have led to an accident but didn't, often referred to as a near miss. Accident, an unplanned event that results in injury, illness, or damage to property. 17. Define active monitoring in health and safety. Active monitoring involves the regular inspection and measurement of safety performance indicators, such as the use of personal protective equipment, PPE, or adherence to safety procedures to ensure hazards are being effectively controlled. 18. List out unsafe acts and unsafe conditions. Unsafe acts: bypassing safety devices, improper use of tools, failing to wear PPE. Unsafe conditions: slippery floors, poor lighting, defective machinery. 19. List out human factors contributing to accidents. Fatigue, stress or emotional issues, lack of training, inattention or complacency, poor communication. 20. What is the objective of safety and health? The objective of safety and health is to protect employees from workplace hazards, prevent accidents, and ensure a safe and healthy working environment. It aims to promote the physical, mental, and social well-being of workers. 21. Explain the techniques for accident prevention. Accident prevention techniques include elimination or substitution, removing or replacing hazardous materials or processes. Engineering controls, using technology to isolate people from hazards. Administrative controls, implementing policies and procedures to minimize exposure. Personal protective equipment, PP, providing proper safety gear. Training and education, ensuring that workers are aware of hazards and how to avoid them. Safety audits and inspections, regularly checking for potential risks. Behavior-based safety, BBS, monitoring and improving employee behavior to prevent accidents. 20. To explain the components of a safety management system, SMS. The key components of a safety management system include policy and objectives, clear safety policies and goals set by the organization. Risk management, identification, assessment, and control of workplace hazards. Organizational roles and responsibilities, defining who is responsible for safety at all levels. Safety training and communication, ensuring that workers are trained and informed about safety protocols. Incident reporting and investigation, systems to report, investigate, and learn from incidents. Continuous improvement, regularly reviewing and improving safety practices. 23. Explain Heinrich's domino theory and Frank Bird's updated domino theory of accident causation. Answer. Heinrich's domino theory suggests that accidents result from a sequence of events, with each event acting like a domino. The 5 factors are: 1. Social environment and ancestry. 2. Fault of the person. 3. Unsafe acts or mechanical hazards. 4. Accident. 5. Injury. Frank Bird's updated domino theory expands Heinrich's model by emphasizing the importance of management control and including factors such as: 1. Lack of management control. 2. Basic causes, example, system failures, worker issues. 3. Immediate causes, unsafe acts or conditions. 4. The incident. 5. The resulting loss or injury. 24. Explain risk control and its control measures. Risk control refers to measures taken to reduce the likelihood or impact of a risk. Control measures include engineering controls, physical modifications to reduce hazards. Administrative controls, policies, and work procedures to manage risks. PPE, last line of defense to protect workers. Substitution, replacing a hazardous process or material with a safer alternative. Elimination, removing the hazard entirely. 25. Explain the functions and duties of a safety committee. Functions and duties of a safety committee include hazard identification, spotting potential risks in the workplace. Safety audits, reviewing workplace safety practices. Accident investigation, analyzing incidents and recommending corrective actions. Training and awareness, promoting safety education. Developing safety policies, recommending changes to safety protocols. 26. Explain the roles and functions of safety and health advisors. Safety and health advisors consult on risk management, advise on the identification and control of risks. Develop safety policies, help create effective safety policies and procedures. Conduct safety audits, regularly inspect the workplace for hazards. Train employees, provide education on safety regulations and procedures. Accident investigation, analyze accidents to prevent recurrence. 27. Explain the 5 whys technique with the help of a fishbone diagram. The 5 whys technique is a problem-solving method that involves asking why repeatedly, usually 5 times, to uncover the root cause of a problem. Each answer leads to the next why until the underlying issue is identified. A fishbone diagram, Ishikawa diagram, complements this by visually organizing potential causes into categories like people, processes, equipment, and materials. This helps to clearly see the contributing factors and their relationships, making it easier to address the root cause of the issue effectively. 28. Explain the process of communication and the two-way communication system. Communication process. The communication process involves several key components. Sender, the individual or entity who initiates the communication. Message, the information or content being communicated. Medium, the method or channel used to convey the message, example, email, phone, face-to-face. Receiver, the individual or entity who receives the message. Feedback, the response from the receiver to the sender, indicating whether the message was understood and how it was received. Effective communication requires clarity, accuracy, and appropriate choice of medium to ensure the message is understood as intended. Two-way communication system. In a two-way communication system, feedback is integral. This system allows the receiver to respond to the sender, creating an interactive dialogue. This feedback loop promotes understanding, ensures that both parties are on the same page. Clarification allows for questions and adjustments to be made in real time. Problem solving facilitates collaborative resolution of misunderstandings or issues. 29. Explain the key elements of safety and health management with a neat diagram. Key elements include policy, a commitment to safety. Risk assessment, identifying and evaluating risks. Training and communication, ensuring workers are informed and trained. Monitoring and review, regularly assessing safety practices. Continuous improvement, making ongoing enhancements to safety systems. 30. List out the considerations of trainers while delivering the training. Answer. Understanding the audience, knowing their skill level and needs. Clear objectives, defining what participants should learn. Engagement, using interactive methods like discussions or demonstrations. Feedback, encouraging questions and offering constructive feedback. Assessment, evaluating participants' understanding. 31. Explain the different types of safety plans. Site-specific safety plan, tailored to a particular job site or project. Emergency response plan, outlines actions in case of an emergency. Health and safety management plan, general safety procedures for an organization. Job safety analysis, JSA, identifying hazards associated with specific tasks. 32. Explain the financial implications due to accidents. Answer. Accidents can lead to both direct and indirect costs. Direct costs, these include medical expenses, worker compensation, equipment repair or replacement, and other immediate costs related to the accident. Indirect costs, these are often hidden but can be more significant, including lost productivity, legal fees, increased insurance premiums, employee turnover, training new staff, and potential damage to the company's reputation. 33. Explain briefly about BIS 14489-1998 standards. BIS 14489-1998 is a standard that offers a code of practice for conducting occupational safety and health (OSH) audits. It provides detailed guidelines on auditing safety management systems, focusing on identifying potential hazards, evaluating risks, and assessing the effectiveness of control measures. The standard aims to ensure compliance with safety regulations, promote continuous improvement, and foster a proactive safety culture within organizations. It also emphasizes the importance of documentation and follow-up actions in the audit process to mitigate risks and enhance overall workplace safety. 34. Write briefly about ILO standards. ILO, International Labour Organization, standards aim to ensure workplace safety, fair treatment, and the protection of workers' rights. These standards provide a comprehensive framework for developing national laws that promote occupational health and safety (OS). They address various issues, such as working conditions, employment rights, and labor welfare, helping to improve safety practices, prevent workplace hazards, and uphold the dignity of workers globally. The ILO standards also support countries in implementing policies that foster safe, healthy, and productive work environments. 35. Explain the Boiler Act regulations related to safety. The Boiler Act focuses on boiler safety by regulating their design, operation, and maintenance. Key aspects include regular inspections. Boilers must undergo periodic inspections by authorized inspectors to ensure they meet safety standards. Certification. Boilers need certification to operate, verifying they are built and maintained according to safety regulations. Safety standards. The Act mandates compliance with specific safety standards and practices to prevent accidents and ensure reliable operation. These regulations aim to minimize risks, ensure safe operation, and protect workers and facilities from potential boiler-related hazards. 36. Explain competence building training, CBT, regarding safety, health, and environment. Competence building training, CBT, aims to enhance the skills and knowledge necessary for effective safety, health, and environmental management. Key elements include job-specific safety procedures, training on specific safety practices relevant to different job roles and environments. Risk assessment, teaching how to identify, evaluate, and mitigate risks effectively. Emergency response protocols, training employees on how to respond to emergencies and accidents to minimize impact. CBT ensures employees are equipped to handle their roles safely, comply with regulations, and maintain a safe working environment. 37. Explain the key elements of the training cycle. The training cycle includes needs analysis, identifying training needs. Design, creating training programs. Delivery, implementing the training. Evaluation, assessing the effectiveness of training. Feedback and improvement, adjusting future training based on feedback. 38. Explain how computers are used in safety, health, and environment education and training. Computers are used to develop e-learning modules, interactive safety courses, simulation training, virtual environments to practice safety procedures, data management, track incidents and safety performance, safety audits and inspections, software to log hazards and corrective actions. 39. Explain global warming and its effects. Global warming refers to the increase in Earth's average temperature caused by the buildup of greenhouse gases, such as carbon dioxide, CO, and methane, CH, in the atmosphere. These gases trap heat, leading to several significant effects. Melting ice caps. Higher temperatures cause polar ice caps and glaciers to melt, contributing to rising sea levels. Rising sea levels, melting ice, and the expansion of seawater due to warming lead to increased sea levels, which can result in flooding of coastal areas. Extreme weather events. Global warming intensifies weather patterns, leading to more frequent and severe storms, heat waves, and heavy rainfall. Ecosystem changes. Altered temperatures and weather patterns affect habitats and biodiversity, potentially disrupting ecosystems and leading to species extinction. 40. Explain the OS&H audit. An occupational safety and health (OS&H) audit is a thorough evaluation of an organization's safety and health practices. It involves assessment, reviewing compliance with safety regulations and standards. Identification, detecting risks, hazards, and areas where safety procedures may be lacking or ineffective. Evaluation, analyzing the implementation and effectiveness of existing safety measures. Recommendations, providing suggestions for improvements and corrective actions to enhance safety and health practices. The audit ensures that safety protocols are followed, identifies potential issues, and helps in maintaining a safe working environment. Thanks for watching. For guidance on important topics and key questions for the exam, don't forget to follow my channel, Funny EH's Info. We provide you with the best content to help you excel in your career.
This is all about today's topic. Thanks for watching Funny EH's Info. And don't forget to subscribe our channel to get immediate notification of our videos. Share our videos to your friends and colleagues to create safety awareness. If you have any questions and requirements, please comment in comment box.